Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video, a very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm going to talk about the S&P 500. I'm going to tell you all how the S&P could behave in the next week. That is from the 18th of November 2024 until 22nd of November 2024. Well, first let me request to y'all that never in your life take a trade based on my videos, based on my predictions, based on my range of the S&P 500. Never do that. Never in your life. And the other thing which I want to tell you all is that I use only astrology and numerology to calculate about the S&P 500, to predict about the S&P 500, to calculate the range of the S&P 500. So please keep this in mind while watching my videos. Well, if you also want to know about your future, your business, your career, your job, your relationships, your love relationships, your marriage, your married life, your children, your property, your education, etc., 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 or you wish to get a solution to your problem, if you want a solution to your problem, then also you may contact me. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Well, now let me start predicting about the S&P 500 for the next week. Well, my prediction about the S&P 500 for the next week is that the S&P 500 could trade from flat to positive in the next week. Yes, I am bullish on the S&P 500 next week. But that doesn't mean that the S&P cannot go below that level where it closed on Friday, 15th of November 2024. Yes, the S&P closed at a level of 5870 on the 15th of November 2024, and it can go below that level where it closed on Friday, the 15th of November 2024. I mean below 5870. But from lower levels, the S&P 500 would stage a smart recovery and would start trading above that level where it closed on the 15th of November 2024. However, I want to give you all a range of the S&P 500 just now. Well, my range of the S&P 500 for the next week is that the S&P 500 could trade between levels of 5835 and 5917, and when the markets close next Friday, which is the 22nd of November 2024, you could see the S&P trading above a level of 5882. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here is something else for y'all. I want to tell y'all that if the S&P starts to trade below a level of 5835 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned bearish and it could lose another 17 to 20 points from that level of 5835. And if it starts to trade above a level of 5917 for 90 minutes or more than 90 minutes, 1.5 hours or more than 1.5 hours, then you can easily assume that the S&P 500 has turned more bullish and it could gain another 17 to 20 points from that level of 5917. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the S&P 500 for the next week. And here I want to end my video. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.